Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Chisha Zed, back in here with another video for you guys. So a lot of you may know this, a lot of you may not, but I have a girlfriend, right? So I want to talk about this purple pill life, a subject that is rarely spoken about, which surprises me because I believe, tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, the majority of men out here aren't doing the rotation life, right? And if you're like me, maybe you experienced it, but you're not living that life right now. Maybe you might be living that monk life, you know, where you've cut off any potential of dating anybody and you're focusing on your purpose. Or maybe you're just not dealing with women at all, or you have a rotation, or you're doing the, you know, pump and dump thing, whatever it is. I feel like the majority of people in the red pill community are mainly focused on one female, right? So that's that purple pill life, and I want to get into it. My major problem when I was dating before the red pill was that I was a nice guy. I was too nice, right? I was chasing women's validation, right? I was opening doors. I was pulling out chairs. Listen, guys, I would go to a date, right? Go pick up a girl for a date. I would pull up for dates, get out of my car, go around, open the door for the girl. I didn't care where I was at. She would get in the car, take her out to eat, and she would get to acting up, right? She would be running the relationship, right? Why? Because I pedestalized her, right? I put her on a pedestal before I made her earn it. The truth is, guys, women don't like nice guys. They do not like nice guys. And the biggest problem with nice guys is that when I was nice, when I opened the door because I thought that I would get some cookies, right? Everything I did as a nice guy, I did expecting something in return. I wasn't nice just to be nice. And this is a lot of nice guys, man. They think that the way to the cookies, right? The way to a woman's box is to be nice. And women see that shit and they don't like it, right? I went around, opened the door, hoping that like she sees everything I'm doing for her and she's gonna let me hit. A lot of guys think that in return of that niceness, they now deserve something from the woman. And that's not the way it works. Women want your genuine self. Women don't want guys who are nice, but expect something in return, right? Because what happens to nice guys, you get in your feelings. Why? Because you said, I did all this for you. I can't believe you treated me like this. And women despise that stuff, man. They despise that stuff, which is why women would rather date the a-hole. Why? Because everything he does, he's doing genuinely, right? If he doesn't like it, he's going to tell you he doesn't like it. If he likes it, he's going to tell you he likes it. He's going to treat you good because he wants to treat you good, not because he thinks it's what he's supposed to do. And by treating you good, he deserves something. Why do I have a girlfriend? So when the red pill was first introduced to me, I actually wasn't doing any type of committed relationships. I wasn't involved in that for about 5 years. You know what I mean? I wasn't dating anybody for a while, and that wasn't my focus. It wasn't my goal. I would say like when I hit like 18 and like my 20s, my biggest problem wasn't really attracting women. It was keeping them, right? It was gaining their respect. It was them not running me. You know what I mean? Running my life. I would attract a lot of alpha women. I have a story about my introduction to red pill. You guys should check it out if you haven't already. But let's get into it. I get introduced to the red pill, and immediately at that time, I was shocked because it smacked me in the face, man. And like I told you guys, when I hit like 18, 20, I didn't have a problem attracting women. I had a problem maintaining that attraction, right? I had a problem keeping them interested and also respecting me. But once I found the missing piece, which is value yourself as a man, set standards, don't accept just anybody to enter into your life when you're dating. Once I set those and implemented those standards in my life, oh man, it was over. It was over. Within a month, I had a rotation of 3 or 4 women consistently, right? And prospects. But what really helped me is I stopped making my life about seeking validation from the people around me, especially women that I was dating, and started making it about myself. I started to be a little bit more selfish, right? Women weren't allowed to treat me any way they wanted to. And let me tell you something, man, that's what women love. They don't want you to sit there and try everything you can to make sure that they are happy. Live your life. Invite her into your world, right? She wants to experience your world. Have some standards for yourself. But here's what happened, man. What I didn't understand is that women take up a lot of time and they take up a lot of money, especially when you're dating just dating, right? Not get into any committed relationships. At that time, I wasn't focused so much on my purpose, but I started to realize, like, man, these experiences were cool, but I was draining my pockets, right? And I wasn't where I wanted to be financially. I noticed the more ass I chased, the less my productivity got in my life. The more money I spent, and the less direction I had in my life. For some of you, that may not be a problem. Your main focus in life may be to chase as many women as possible. If that is, hey, to each its own. But at that time, for me, that was a problem. It was a problem. Listen, there is no way you can be dating 4 to 5 women, right, continuously in your rotation, taking them to dates, and still find time to go hard on your passion. It doesn't happen. Women are great, but to a lot of men, they are a distraction. Some of you don't need to experience that to know that, but if you have experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. It's not just the dates, right? Dating multiple women comes with drama. There's a lot of BS that comes in the dating world. So I started to notice that my productivity, I've always been a productive person. I started to notice my productivity went way down. Way down. The more I focused on women, the more I lost focus of my goals in life and also emptied out my pockets. I wasn't at the place I wanted to be financially. So that was not a good decision for me at that time. And to be honest with you, I don't think it'll ever really be a good decision for me personally. And so that's when I started flirting with the idea of the purple pill life. It was born from a desire to want to better myself. So it was at this time that I started to be open to a relationship. Now, hear me closely, open to a relationship. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was open to a relationship. When you're carrying yourself like a man of value, when you're going out, enjoying yourself and not looking and allowing things to come to you, you give off a certain type of energy, man. You're confident. And women see that. Women can tell the difference between guys who are just living their life and they're open to a relationship and people who are thirsty, desperate. Women don't like that second part. Most women. It's important to know, man. And to be honest with you guys, most of the women that I was doing the rotation thing with, right, they were pursuing a committed relationship with me, even though they didn't say it, right? And they could kind of see that I wasn't really open to a committed relationship. Most of them would have said yes. And that's not so much because of, you know, I was just so amazing in their eyes, but it's the way women work. They're attracted to the man who doesn't want the relationship. As soon as you show that you're desperate for a relationship, naturally a woman turns away. It's her nature. I wasn't faking it though. Be clear, I was actually living a high value life, right? I had changed and switched my perspective, and that's what we call the red pill. So I was open, man. And one of the things, probably the number one thing I told myself, if I find a woman, she has to be naturally feminine. And please understand me. I know that in order for women to be feminine, right, masculinity must exist, right? But there are women out there who are, they lean towards the masculine side. You've seen those women. It takes a little bit more to get that woman to act right, right? I didn't want to deal with someone like that. I wanted somebody who was more prone to that feminine side. And so I made that like something that was very important to me just because I dealt with so many masculine and alpha women and I wanted nothing to do with that. And so I found a girl and here I am now. Now, the cool thing about the girl that I'm dating right now is that it wasn't just about, you know, the personality and that feminine aspect. But when I started to pursue my purpose, and a lot of feminine women would do this, right? She wanted to be on board. She wanted to help out. And she's actually helped me build this channel to a certain extent. You know what I mean? She's helped out with my Afrobeats reaction videos. If you watch that, she's a big influence in there. And overall, man, a feminine woman will better your life. There are women out here who get on your program. A large majority of that is attributed to who you are, right? How good of a leader you are. So why did I want to share that story? Because I feel like the majority of people who are in this red pill space are probably going to lean more towards that purple pill life, man. Not a lot of people want to deal with like a 6 to 7 girl rotation. Not a lot of people want to do like the pump and dump thing. Not a lot of people want to deal with the drama that comes with that, man. Women are a lot to deal with. Women are a lot to deal with. They are emotional beings, right? So don't get it twisted, man. Any man that's dealing with a lot of women has to be a strong man mentally, because it's a lot you got to deal with. Now, there are a lot of people out there that think having a girl makes you beta, right? I've seen those comments. There are a lot of like red pill meatheads out here who think that the only thing women are good for is sucking and taking pipe. That's craziness, man. That's craziness. I enjoy women, right? I enjoy the company of a woman. I'm not afraid to say that. Women are a beautiful thing. You wouldn't be on here trying to learn game if you didn't think that. Now, you're not going to go around telling every woman that she's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, right? We can say it on this channel, in this video, you know, because the majority of you guys watching this are going to be males. But, you know, that whole like, oh, if you're with a girl, you're beta, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to that. I've said this in another video, man. The 3 pillars are the only thing you should focus on in your life. Number 1 is how the woman or women in your life view you. They should view you as alpha. Number 2 is that the people you associate with, the men in your life and women, respect you, right? These are the people you do business with. These are the people you work with, coworkers, your boss. As a man who's trying to reach your highest state of alpha, you need to demand and earn that respect, right? That's number 2. The third one is that you are improving every day. Every day you're doing something small, something to improve your life. Those are the 3 main pillars. Number 1 is that the women or woman in your life see you as alpha. Number 2 is that the people you do business with or interact with respect you. Number 3 is that you are constantly improving every single day. Those are the 3 things that matter, man. You focus on those things, you'll be Gucci. Don't be ashamed to be living that purple pill life. Be the man in your relationship. Own that. Listen, it takes a great deal of self-awareness to know yourself, to know that at this point in my life, I don't even need to deal with women at all. There's some of you guys who don't even need to deal with women at all. I respect it. I respect men who can go monk mode, you know, and just focus on their purpose and better themselves as men, get in the gym, push those weights, right? Become physically and mentally stronger. I respect that. Don't be ashamed, man. Part of being an alpha is standing alone. Even in your alpha, standing alone within yourself, being true to yourself. You don't have to be a replica of anybody else. Remember those 3 pillars and you'll be straight. Hey guys, my name is Chisha Zed. Appreciate you for checking out this video. I'm out. Peace.